and welcome, people from far and wide, to the part 2 of Hollow Knight Special Podcast.
Yeah, Hollow Knight
No,
Special.
please, no.
No,
No, please.
Part 2.
Part
For
two.
the
The
next
first
2
one-
hours.
Sequel.
the first one was loved so much that we just had to do another. Because you guys would just not stop asking for it, because obviously, y'all know how good Hollow Knight is, and you want me to share my experiences.
Yeah.
No,
Totally.
please.
Anyway,
No.
it's
it,
been
it killed Jordan last time. Let's not do that again.
it's been a very long time.
I
like
mean,
a whole
it's
summer.
only been a whole week, right?
No, for a podcast. Okay. Rico.
Well, I mean, we don't know. We recorded this
Yeah, we
in
might
the
have
right
recorded
amount
this.
of time.
Oh yeah,
We
Yeah.
recorded this
we-
months ago, but we just forgot to upload
Yeah,
it.
we
exactly.
don't
Just like
partake
last
in
time.
time and space.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. See,
Oh, okay. Anyway, so who wants to go first in the many things that have occurred in the whatever time span?
Oh, didn't anyone want to talk about the Game Awards?
Music. Oh, Game Awards. No, I don't want to talk about Game Awards. It's
No one
just
wants to talk about the game.
No one
Awards.
wants to talk about the Game Awards.
guys,
It's
we're in
fucking
the
trash.
past. We don't know about the Game Awards yet. God, idiots.
Oh yeah, because
If
it
we're
haven't
go-
happened.
We've just wrecked the illusion, Adam. It's
If
too
we're going
late.
to lie to our audience, we have to do it properly.
What audience?
Adam, we've already
Yeah, that's
broken
a
the
good.
illusion.
That's a good point.
No one will ever know that Cyberpunk 2077 was on that list.
Yeah, no one will ever know.
I mean, that was such a surprise, wasn't it?
yeah, but fuck.
Yeah,
never
it
knew.
was.
Even though it wasn't released.
Yeah. Well, Oscar, you go first, and you said you've been playing a lot of Sims.
I've been
over the
playing a
summer.
lot of things since the last podcast, such as for the Switch, I played my new second favorite game, second to obviously
Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight. Yeah, called Dead Cells.
Hollow Knight 2.
Yes. No, I played. Oh, also like the DLC for Hollow Knight came out, which I haven't talked about. But so Dead Cells is an indie game made by a bunch of French developers. Like very little, a very like short, a very small amount of people made this amazing game, and it's what they call a roguevania. So a roguelite Metroidvania, and it is fucking amazingly fun. It's I like Metroidvanias because of fucking Hollow Knight, and
also roguelikes.
yeah, and also roguelites. I love roguelites. I played Gungeon, Binding of Isaac, Wizard of Legend was great, Slay the Spire, and I can't remember anymore, but I probably have some more
Good job.
somewhere. Yeah, and
Nice.
this game is my second favorite game today. It's because most roguelites are kind of annoying to do at times, like the whole progress, and like sometimes you just spend an hour on a run and you just get nothing out of it because you die soon, which is always kind of shitty. But in Dead Cells, every like second you spend is progress, because you get things known as cells that you can put into upgrading and things. So at the end of every floor, you'd always add some amount of cells to the to the big booty.
To the
And
big
it's great.
boot.
Yeah. So like, and some like it's not the bad upgrades, like plus 10% this percent. It's like it's the good upgrades, like instead of starting with a starter weapon, you just get a random one or shit like that, and it's really fun. And that's mostly what I've been playing. Also, okay, yeah, that's my blog. You guys can do something.
You're done for now. You're done for today.
Yeah, that's me.
That's
Good
all
job.
you came here for.
Well, yeah.
The answer was pretty good.
I have some more games I've played, but I don't want to like flood. I don't want to loosen the dam first and not let you guys talk about anything.
Okay, so let me talk to you about about a game I got yesterday. It was recently
Was.
ported to PC. It's called Sunset Overdrive. It's great.
I love that
Um,
JoJo's ability.
Shut up. It's like Jet Set Radio, but more vulgar, more violent, and you have guns. And it's actually fun.
And you still need a controller to play it.
No, no, you don't. Well, Jet Set Radio, at least you do. But yeah, problem with that game is I have to turn my antivirus off for like solid 10 minutes so I could even start the game. And it scares me every time.
It's actually a virus you never knew.
It's actually a virus on
Trojan
Steam.
horse.
Problem with getting a game that's been ported to Steam or PC like last week.
What's the gameplay like, Jordan?
The gameplay is extremely complicated, but it's fun because
Complicated gameplay.
No, that's what I call it.
we don't like that.
I play strategy
don't like
games.
that.
That's the only thing I know.
Yeah, but
Indeed.
just in Dead Cells, the game is actually quite simple. It consists of very more basic buttons.
Are you
but
taking
the-
over Jordan's monologue?
No, you have no proof.
It's alright. It's over. It's alright. It's done.
It's
Every
alright,
time I
it's
try and say
alright.
something, I just give up because people keep interrupting me.
like I paid attention for 1 second or didn't pay attention for 1 second. I listened back and suddenly we talk about Dead Cells again.
It's like it's been less than 10 minutes and Oscar already broke Jordan. This is the fastest. This is a record of
It's been 5 minutes and I'm already done.
Such dedication.
Nice.
Oscar's always there with his favorite 2D games.
Yeah,
And I'm trying to bring in a game that was released this year, well, re-released, and then he comes with a game that, frankly, none of us are interested in.
Hey!
Wait, they have another game that he enjoys, but no one cares about.
Hey,
that's
mister.
mean. I played Dead Cells. It was fun.
See, Adam thinks it's fun. Proof it must be fun.
Oscar, you're taking this from me. I've never played the game.
Get in
I've
the
never even shown
times,
a bit of
Oscar. It's only
gameplay.
released 3 months ago.
Yeah, Oscar.
Was it? No, I mean, it was released.
In
way earlier,
August.
just-
I'm
it
looking
was-
at it
it
right
was-
now.
It was ported to the Switch a bit. It took a bit of time to get ported. But yeah, Dead Cells, very
No,
cool.
no more.
That reminds me of a game that was recently ported to Switch that I despise, and it's called Brawlhalla.
Oh, it's fun.
How
It's
do you
really,
despise Brawlhalla?
it's really fun. I really enjoyed that game.
Wait, you don't
Guys.
like fighters, do you?
That free
No,
Smash
I don't.
ripoff.
Well, yes, that's what it is, and it is great fun. It is great fun. It's not even a rip-off, it's just fun, okay?
It's just its own
God
thing,
dang it.
but I
Me
still
and Oscar
despise it
used
because I
to play
dislike
it all the
fighters.
time.
It's really fun. It's like a good version of like I like it. I
Smash.
Really like it.
I played it like once, I think.
How long have, I think I played that game for like 2 hours, and then I'm just like, I was just done.
I played it
'Cause
with
I just-
Oscar and Adam for like, I don't know, 10 minutes.
I can't.
Oh
I
yeah,
was
for on
happy-
PC.
Yeah, I was happy when it actually
enjoyed
came
it.
to
Switch.
Switch
Have you
because it
played any
doesn't
of it?
work on my PC. Yeah, I did. I
It's,
played it.
I
a
really
bit.
enjoy it.
Why's Rayman in the game? That what's really caught me off guard.
It doesn't matter.
No, it's
Why
not that
wouldn't he be?
I care. It's not that I care. It just came out of nowhere. It just,
just
entered.
was
It was just Rayman. It was like, whoa.
He
It's,
just
it's,
entered the battle.
it's like when Smash adds some like weird character you were not expecting.
Yeah.
This just makes even less sense.
No, it's like that's going to be the reaction people have when they realize Steve from Minecraft is going to be added.
Well,
Stuff
he
like
probably
that.
he probably is.
To what?
That's
Smash
yeah.
or Brawlhalla?
Let's smash.
both.
Let's smash.
Just both randomly.
If Banjo,
If
A
Banjo
unilateral character.
like they can't, PlayStation can't release another game till Banjo Kazooie 2.
Dun, 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 dun.
What the
well, no,
Needs
what?
to happen.
Banjo-Kazooie
by
2?
Microsoft anyway, so I don't think it will be released for
Yeah, Jack.
PlayStation.
Banjo-Tooie totally doesn't already exist.
Yeah, Banjo Toonie.
Tooie.
Yeah. But
No, is it Toonie?
It's Tooie, yeah.
Okay.
yeah, but it's
And it's
following
totally
the
like the third
story
one
of the
hasn't
first
existed either.
game of Banjo Kazooie.
And it's totally not like there's a third one that already exists on Xbox.
Does it?
Who cares
Yeah.
about that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
only
you shouldn't. It's a terrible game. I bought it, and it was a terrible waste of money.
Banjo Kazooie was
How can any Banjo Kazooie be a waste of money when it's Banjo Kazooie?
Because you're building cars and the missions are terrible, and just the driving in that game is absolute. Just...
When is driving
You know-
ever good?
Okay.
yeah, dude. It's that game. I bought it with my own money, and it was terrible. I thought it'd be good.
Yeah, so what was Sunset or Yellow Overdrive?
What?
No,
What?
the game. The
You
game
know Overdrive.
No, something overdrive.
Discord
Something overdrive.
gave
Yes.
up in the middle of Oscar's sentence.
Oh, it did?
No, I'm going to translate that.
No weak shit.
Yes, Oscar, what was your question?
Yeah, so what about, how have you been enjoying Overdrive thing?
It's very fun. Like, do you mind if I tell you a little bit of the story?
Fair, I'm not gonna play it, so yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so basically, it's a game that's kind of like Saints Row,
Hmm?
but
Which one?
probably it's kind of like the third and fourth one combined,
Holy shit.
but the superpowers aren't actually as crazy. So basically, your character works at a company called Fizco, and they upon the release of their new energy drink called Overcharge, and basically it turns people into things called ODs, which is overcharge drinkers, and you're tasked with saving a city by trying to get out and inform the outside world of what's happened to Sunset City.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the premise of the story.
If you didn't tell me the name of that game, I would have assumed it was Saints Row.
Yeah, it didn't sound like Saints Row game.
It's like a.
An asshole. Oh,
I mean, Saints Row.
Saints Row.
Saints Row 3 has a mission where it's like zombies appear.
Well, yeah.
Wait, is Saints Row 3 the bad one with like
No, it's like
aliens and
the
shit?
good. No, that's
That's
the fourth.
the fourth one.
Okay.
Fourth one's still good though.
The
I
third
enjoyed that.
one. The third one's better.
Yeah, the third one's better, but the fourth one's still pretty good though.
It's alright, I guess.
Oh,
Come on, dive bombing and then creating a nuclear explosion. It's just cool
Okay.
in
Yeah,
every
but
possible way.
the, but like Saints Row 3
Now-
has the realism and the buildings.
You know what these games all have in common?
well,
They all break the fourth wall.
they're all not Dead Cells. Oh, Dead Cells breaks the fourth wall.
No, we're not going back to Dead Cells. We're not going
Well, I
back to it.
mean, these. I mean, it is a common factor.
It is a common factor.
Lowest
But the
common
first
denominator.
game that reminds me of that is Deadpool.
Oh.
Great game.
You know what also starts with dead and has another syllable after it?
Shut up. I believe we all know the answer. You do not need to spell it out for us.
Dead.
Dead pain!
Dead Souls.
Dead Souls.
Dead souls.
Dead Souls.
Oh
Is
my
that just the
God.
fucking? Is that just the Dark Souls of Dead
just-
Cells? with
No,
the same
Dead
graphics?
Souls coming out 2019 by Oscar Van Bommel.
Yeah, but
by
it's-
OVD Creeper.
I never always like those games that are like it's like Dark Souls, but
Weeb. Yeah.
But
Oh
it's
no,
different.
that is
It is
one
Dark
of the,
Souls, but guns.
that is like the main appeal. That is like not the main appeal, but like the most known thing about horror. That it's Dark Souls esque, as in big, hard, and
like the
oh,
Big hard and girthy.
it's not
sorry.
actually at all like Dark Souls. Just like people compare it to because they're lazy.
like aren't people don't like game devs put that in the description as well? It's like it's like
Yeah.
Dark
Oh
Souls,
yeah,
but
we've made the Dark Souls of shooters.
Well, Dark Souls has become its own genre in a
Or is-
way.
that's what like Death Gambit was. It's like it's like Dark Souls, but 2D.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's-
oh, Death Gambit
Dark
looks
Souls has
fun.
become its own genre. So
That's Gambit looks fun.
I heard it wasn't as good as
No.
well. I don't know. I like. I thought I was kind of like, oh, that looks pretty interesting, and then I kind of saw a review of it, and it's a bit eh.
Okay.
meh.
It looked really fun to me.
In fact, funnily enough, the guy reviewing it compared it to Dead Cells,
Hmm.
And like in a positive
and
way?
said Dead Cells was better.
I agree then, because that sounds good.
I agree. Then
Top 10 anime tips. That sounds good. Yeah. So enough about that. So
yes,
so
we're
I'm
telling
not-
you this.
Oh, also a game that Jordan and I and Jack played yesterday. In fact,
Oh, Guns
is
of Icarus
Guns of Icarus Alliance.
Alliance.
I
The
look
expanded version.
one time I can't play. You guys all decide to play Guns of Icarus.
We
We
Did
played
you own
Alliance though.
Yeah,
It's
I
like-
know. I want to be there. I want to have Alliance.
it's such a
No,
good.
It's
It's
so,
so fun.
it was really fun.
It's like
Yeah,
10
really
times better
fun.
than online. Okay, can we stop rubbing it in Adam's face now? kind of make me feel bad.
No, it will make
Hey.
him buy it.
Oh yeah, you should buy it. Totally.
What Jack tried to do with Ryan.
Buy
Buy
get-
Goy now, please.
Do it, please.
It's cross-platform. You have no excuse.
It is cross-platform now. You could like in the game because now it goes. Oh, you could only do PC players. So
Hmm.
you could
But not like there's
choose.
enough players in the world anyways to play the game.
That's actually quite interesting. So you can actually.
Well, there's more than
choose-
before actually. Because now
It's
yesterday was
now
like
solid at 40.
135.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I thought it was
Yes.
stuck at 40.
I've never
No,
seen
yesterday was
it.
135.
I've never seen it in 3 digits. I've only seen it like in like the highest it went up to was 82 or something.
I've seen it in the hundreds before.
Never. That's
I
not
mean-
my Guns of Icarus.
But at this point, Alliance
Guns
is
of
like
Icarus
the
has
best
30
way to
players on
play.
it.
Check not my guns.
At this way, Alliance is it's like the only way to play it.
Yeah, because you get story and you get co-op stuff that you can do without having to constantly play bot matches.
You
Really fun.
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Don't play on hell difficulty though.
Right.
That was probably the worst mistake we made. Actually, it wasn't even us that made the mistake.
I swear I
Who
voted
knows?
normal.
I didn't vote anything.
I don't know
Oh,
why.
yeah.
I was cabbed out waiting for something to happen.
I
Go
was
vote.
customizing my character. And he looks.
Go vote, kids.
Yeah.
So-
So I voted.
Go vote.
I voted.
Independent.
The game punished you guys for not voting, and therefore it made you play in hell mode.
No, it's not that we were penalized for it. It's that Lucas picked hell.
He did.
Like a
Oh,
cuck.
that was Lucas.
Mm,
What's this elemental damage?
why would you do that? But yeah,
I mean,
whatever.
we almost
we
won.
had fun. We had fun in like in the helmet, yeah, because it was actually a challenge.
it was a challenge, but that
Oh, yeah,
that challenge was far higher than our skill level was.
it's
Constantly
such a
kept
cool.
dying.
That is insta kill.
What the fuck?
It was really
Fuck.
fun because like there's so many new things compared to online. There's like planes and like very small planes and shit like that. It's
Yeah,
just-
like
you
fighter
have,
planes.
fighters,
Yeah.
bombers, heavy fighters.
exactly.
You guys aren't talking to anyone
Gliders.
listening. You're just talking to me, the one person who didn't experience this, and I'm really annoyed now.
Well,
I'm buying
of
it
course.
Are you buying it now?
I'm leaving the podcast.
It's
I
really
mean,
cheap.
It's like yes, it's like
It's
$3.
$2.50.
It's like
yeah.
230 or something.
No, it's I don't remember, but it's not
It's
$2.30.
230. It is 230.
Yes,
It's like
I
is it?
229 or something.
Fuck.
Save 85%. Bloody hell.
Yeah,
Well, like
it's really
you
good.
yeah, you should buy also like the
No, it's
fucking.
224.
What's it? Buy some cosmetics because like they deserve it and it's a good game. And I
Yeah,
mean,
I wanted
It's a shame that the game's not as common as it used to be.
I think I bought like €1 worth of cosmetics and I already have my dream character. So like,
Well, the thing is, you can actually upload your own cosmetics, and then you can use them in game,
Mhm.
but you have to pay. So I was thinking of doing that with the North Turkey Phoenix symbol.
I see. Oh, I'm talking about like player
Genuinely
cosmetics.
have fleets of North Turkey ships.
Very pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
great.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Yeah. So what else have you
more-
guys
more
been up
stuff.
to?
Deltarune. Can we
Oh,
just
Deltarune came out. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I never played that.
You should. It's
I completely
literally
ignored
just-
it.
Yeah, but that's because you play strategy games and that's it.
I play what?
Strategy games.
Okay.
I do
play
not only
strategy.
play strategy games.
We played Go
Mm.
yesterday.
Yeah. I played a flight sim earlier today.
You played both
Okay,
of
so
them
you play,
yesterday.
okay, so you're playing games that involve aircrafts and strategy games.
I,
I, mean, Flight
I
Sim
have
is kind of a
160
strategy game,
games. There's a lot more than strategy games in there.
but like,
Of
actually,
course.
be honest. How many of those are strategy games?
Probably not a majority.
If you give me 2 minutes, I'll count them.
No mind.
Okay, while he does that, let's discuss Deltarune.
Deltarune. Yeah. So Toby Fox dropped this like out of nowhere on a character, and it was very confusing to most of us.
Yes, because most people thought it was a virus, and they were like, "Why
Yeah,
would Toby
'cause-
Fox want my data?"
The UI, like the first thing was really like it was really suspicious. Like, you agree to everything that will happen. This right? Oh, allow access on your computer, allow access and shit, and stuff like that. That is just really really sus. So, yeah, we all got spooked. Toby Fox spooked us, but
How dare he spook us?
Toby
But
Fox
then-
gave you the big spook.
in the end, Adam, what is your opinion of the game?
What? Sorry, what?
What was your opinion of the game? I'm talking too much.
I like the game, but I am a big Toby Fox fanboy, and I really like the way I like the stylized, how he styles his games. Really,
Yeah,
I
it's
also like-
Toby Fox.
and also like like you know how you always have data miners for games.
Yeah,
He's one of the first publishers I've ever seen who really rewards digging into the code. But you find
Does he?
these jokes, yeah, because like so much in the code is like genuinely or just jokes and fun stuff.
yeah, but that was also there in Deltarune, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, it was there in Deltarune, it was there in Undertale, it was hugely there.
Sorry, Undertale. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, so but yeah, yeah, I just like Toby Fox, and I really like Deltarune. I wanted more music, damn it. So
the
that's my
music-
one complaint.
In my opinion, yeah, the music wasn't as good as Undertale because Undertale's got it still Deltarune's had some bopping tracks like
Lancer's
the world,
theme.
yeah, Lancer's theme and the world revolving. I think was better.
No, I like Lancer's theme so much. I never say no to a funky beat. It's just I just love,
Yeah, it was pretty good.
and I also love the kind of. This time there wasn't really much of a genuine bad guy that you knew since the beginning of the game. Lancer is introduced as this stupid
Yeah.
bad guy.
It's like Le Sans, Le Funny Sans.
Yeah, but he just evolves as a character, and it's really nice.
Also, I love how
love that.
Lancer doesn't have a actual walking animation. It's just he slides.
Yeah, it's
It's
nice.
cute.
He
Also,
can't walk sides. And,
story-wise, it's kind of fucking weird. Like, no spoilers. It just gets weird.
yeah. Oh well, it's. I'm fine with weird. Weird's never
Yeah,
doesn't
fair
discourage me too much.
But what do you think about the combat upgrade? Like how different the combat is now compared to
Yeah,
Undertale?
it is. It's very different, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's like it's. I don't think it's too. I think it's just like it's upgraded because it's just
Yeah.
that
Well,
but better.
Like, when you say upgraded, I think what happened is more. Now you don't like your choices don't matter as much.
Yeah, well, that
Well,
was the
maybe
whole,
that's just
like-
because this is more of a trial thing, you know?
Yeah, but that was like yeah, but that was the theme of the trial. It was like, oh, no.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I don't know if that's maybe in the actual game, if he ever releases an actual game, if the choices will actually matter as much. But
Yeah,
we will
know.
have to see if he ever does release a game.
hopefully. Well, I think he probably will. Like,
Yeah.
he's this far in it. He probably will make some more.
Yeah. Well, I give hats off to Toby, and
Yeah,
if
for
I
doing
could
such
give him all my money, I would, but I won't. I need the
Okay.
money.
Yeah, exactly.
The money.
Give me the money.
Jack, are you still counting?
No, I'm done. I've calculated.
well.
I've counted them all, and it came up as 25 strategy games, which is like 17% of my entire library.
Okay, it's not that much, I guess.
So
I
point
guess.
proven.
All right,
You
fine. I'll
loser.
back off.
I win. Yes.
Anything else anybody wants to discuss today? Maybe.
I'd have some stuff.
All right.
I also played Octopath Traveler, which I absolutely loved because it's fun.
Yeah, didn't you actually vote for best art direction?
Yeah, best. Well, I just not best art. I think I voted for something else, like Oberdin or something. But I
Yeah,
voted for
I
like a best RPG or something because everything else is kind of not that good. And I don't know. I really liked Octopath. Like, because it's one of those games that I think many people won't like. 'Cause it's like a lot of numbers and a lot of counting. Like, oh, how this plus this and plus 5 attack plus 6 attack. But it's such a satisfying way to do it, because instead of having like a game that I don't know, I haven't played in a while, called Path of Exile, has like a very slow like leveling up, like it goes from 10 damage to 11 damage in a single hour, whereas for Octopath Traveler goes from maybe 30 damage to 2,000 damage 3 times in 4 hours, and it's fucking brilliant. Like the amount of stuff I had so much fun doing in Octopath Traveler is insane. Like stuff like no, I can't remember. Stuff like because the characters are really well developed. Like it's not developed, just really fun. Like my main character, the character I loved, was called Sirius. He was the big smart boy, and he was absolutely amazing. And so like because you can. There's a lot of versatility where like you can have anyone be anything you really you want. Fuck, I am not making any sense. But
No,
basically,
you're not, but you're
It's
rambling.
probably still better than episode 6.
oh wow, oof. But like it was like really fun to like see your character develop, because my boy Sirius became like the big hard hitter that takes a while. So like after 3 turns, I would just blast everyone away with Sirius, but I'd have to protect him with everybody else. And like it just makes you actually grow fond of the characters you're playing as, which is I think is pretty commendable, and it's just a really fun game. But if you don't like RPGs, or those RPGs, or or like number crunching games, like you don't know, which just like it's not very intuitive games where you just have to get plus 5% plus X amount of damage and stuff like that some people don't enjoy, which is fair enough. I enjoyed that. Like totally opposite to Dead Cells, where everything is just flashy and looks fun, and you don't
How
really.
did you manage during your monologue about other games to still mention Dead Cells? Bloody hell!
I've just given up on telling about it. I've given up on
a
it.
comparison, Adam. Yeah, so big Octopath Traveler, big fun. I finished it all, and it was very fun.
Okay.
Hey guys, you know about Switches, right?
Switches, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, like the
What, like
consoles.
the light switches?
The console Switch, the Nintendo
Yes.
Switch.
I know.
I remember buying 1-2 Switch, and I still haven't played it. And I bought that game like 3 or 4 months ago.
Oh,
Auction
okay.
houses.
Yeah, I remember talking to you about it, Adam.
Oh.
Like, we were together, like going down to the bus station.
Hey, we were never in a relationship, but I do not want you stating that online. God damn it.
Oh fuck! I'm sorry. I'm sorry I betrayed you.
See, this is why I dumped you.
Oh my god. Oh,
This is sad.
Sad.
my soul. Why'd you hurt my
Let's
soul?
continue then, please.
Alright.
Jordan's just been bullied throughout this entire podcast.
I haven't even done anything.
So I don't know if you've heard.
I've done
There's this
nothing wrong.
small indie game called Dead Cells.
Shut up, please.
Okay,
There's
tell
always
us
a
about
small
more
indie
about
game
1-2
called-
Switch. You haven't actually played it?
What?
You haven't played 1-2
played.
Switch?
I haven't, no.
And you bought it with like real monies and stuff.
Yes,
With
because we were
real
gonna
money.
play it at a house party.
But you didn't.
But we didn't. We were
But you
gonna play it at my birthday party, and then we
But you
didn't get drunk.
But you
Yeah.
didn't.
It was very
Well,
sad.
maybe next time give us liquor and we get drunk faster.
We could just do it at someone else's house. I'll just bring it with us.
Well, yeah, I need to invite you people to see my chickens at some point.
We do need to see chickens.
Yeah, we sure
I've been
do.
waiting for that for months.
That's a thing.
Actually, it's only chicken now.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, one of them got caught by a fox.
No.
Very
Yeah.
sad times over here. Yeah.
Oh. Both of us have had
but
sad
anyway,
experiences with
Dead
foxes.
Cells, right?
No. Yeah, moment of silence for Rihanna,
For the
please.
chicken, Rihanna.
Rihanna the
Yes.
chicken.
To the audience, I'd like to clarify: our chickens are always named after pop singers.
Wait,
Is
what's
one
the
of
other one
Mad-
called?
Is Madonna.
Madonna.
Seriously?
Yeah. So you have wait, did you just guess?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's genuinely called Madonna.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so we started with Beyonce, Shakira, then we got Whitney and Britney, and now we have Rihanna and Madonna.
It's
Wait, what happened to the other ones?
We had a Pine
They
Martin.
became irrelevant.
We got rid of them.
No, there was Pine Martin infestation where we had to fight off a bunch of Pine Martins to not
It's
end well.
Oh.
So it's like survival of the fittest.
survival
It-
of the
That's
chickens.
what
fittest.
Victory Royale.
And
If
this
you're
is
talking
kind of-
about how life just works, yeah, I guess. But
Life
yeah.
works
Yeah,
like that, Adam.
maybe.
How did you not know that? Like, come on, dude.
No, it's just
Ugh.
like you just went survival of the fittest. Yeah, that is how it works.
That is how life works.
Yeah, well, anyway. What were we talking about? Oh yeah,
gonna-
one, two, switch.
Yes. I'm going to the thing about foxes, right? Now we both share a sad thing about foxes. One of your chickens getting murdered by a fox, and me seeing a dead fox in my front door.
epic.
Very sad.
Damn,
Yes,
that was
epic.
epic.
That's
Yeah,
pretty-
very epic. I saw blood running down the road.
Oh, nice.
That explains how I saw my other chicken come back from a bus ride with bloody claws. My chicken wanted to spread the message.
To all foxes.
Yeah. Your chicken. How long ago did you get your chickens?
Oh well, they were like we got them at the beginning of the summer. I said. So,
I saw that dead fox like 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? How are you remembering that then? Wow.
Because it was a sad experience. Everyone remembers fucked up things.
Everyone remembers a
Even if they
dead
didn't.
fox in the front of their lawn.
The one two
No,
switch
it's not
brought
even
up
from the
bad
lawn. It was on the
things.
pavement.
1 2 switch brought up bad things. 1 2 switch brought up bad things.
How is
Bring
that
up bad things.
possible? We've
It's
broken
not a
new
game.
grounds.
1 2 3
God.
switch is the devil's work.
Okay,
uh,
it's very funny. Very
yeah,
funny.
All right.
I got Tannenberg recently.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I saw you play that. Isn't
It's
that
still-
also a battle royale game?
No,
No,
no. It's like-
I kept looking at your status on Discord. It's like, hey, what is this you're playing? It's like 64 out of 100 remaining. What? Like I was wondering what the fuck you were playing. It's like, what the fuck?
No, it is the Battlefield 1 we all wanted. Where
Ah.
no one runs around with machine guns everywhere in really thick, unrealistic armor for World War One era. No, it's the time where
No.
everyone is really shit and goes around with rifles and dies in like one hit.
Huh.
And it's like the first-person shooter I've been looking for, where you actually have to care about your shots and not like spray.
Spray.
Yeah, I mean, the gameplay is pretty much just Battlefield 1. Like,
Okay.
capture this point. And
But it's better.
yes.
So it's basically is it only one game mode or is it just constant?
There are
Or is it-
multiple game modes, but like the other game modes are like team deathmatch or free for all.
Oh yeah, you would definitely go for Conquest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Conquest
You
was
get
the best
like
one.
it takes place on the Eastern Front during World War One. There's Verdun,
Ooh.
which is the Western Front, but it has more machine guns and it's more expensive. So
Can
I
you
didn't
tell
buy that.
Jack's a history student yet? I don't
No.
know. I'm borderline.
Yeah, I'm very dependent on the period.
All right. Well, you guys continue your topic. I need to leave for one.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
Think it's
Bye.
Yeah,
so
so it takes place on the Eastern Front during against Russians. You have like the Germans, the Austro-Hungarians, the Russians, and the Romanians.
Oh.
Which I mean is quite a weird roster, but like historically it made sense.
Yeah, just roll with it.
and
Cool.
I don't know, it's like in beta, so the servers aren't like stable at all, and if you get like more than 30 people in, it will literally the servers won't be able to handle it, and you'd shoot at someone about 20 seconds later, you'd be credited for the kill.
Wow. Okay, that's terrible.
But it's like beta, so
Sure, but
the servers.
Jesus.
Oh, I know something else I'm playing.
Shut up, Oscar.
I'm talking about World War II history right here.
World War
Yeah.
One.
One.
Fine, yeah, sure.
It's being fully released in February, so hopefully
Oh.
the servers will improve by then, and we could finally
You know,
have the
also-
first-person shooter we've always desired.
Nice.
Yeah,
Very interesting.
I recommend. It's pretty good.
Good recommend. Oh, question. I've just looked at my shelf and I just saw a random Sniper Elite game. What's your opinion on Sniper Elite if you've played it, guys?
I've only
haven't played
played the fourth one, but I have like the second and third as well. The fourth one is really good. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I own the first one and the second one.
They
The
were the
second one's
same.
really fun. The first one just sucks. Like, I don't understand why people play the first one. It was terrible.
I read the story for the first one, and I was like, wait, the second one is pretty much the first one with added historical accuracy.
So the first one, but better.
It's because like in the first one, I was like, stop the Soviets from getting nukes, which I mean Germany. Would
I
never
came
have
back
had.
in and I heard Soviets. What did I miss?
We'll talk about Sniper
No.
Elite.
Yeah.
All right, then I'll leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right then.
And then for like the second one, it's just stop them from getting the V2 rockets, which I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. But Sniper Elite 4 was pretty enjoyable. Like it has a lot
Yeah.
of cool mechanics to it.
I never played it. I just played the second one. I love the glitch that the first one gave me, which was basically just, hey, it says now you have 170 hours in game now. Here you go, a free 170 hours of gameplay. Congrats. I don't know. I don't want that game to be my top play game on Steam, and I hate it. It's very sad.
It's so sad.
It's very sad.
Water sure is good.
The big
Water sure
sad.
Mm.
is good.
Taking a
Indeed
fat
it is.
massive. Why are you playing Overwatch with me? Oh. Wow, Jordan.
Huh?
Nothing. Check this like the text channel.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh,
Anyway,
Oscar.
yeah.
Out of 10, what is Paladins? Like 0 to 10.
A game?
Enjoyable. Yeah.
Oh, 4. Not good. Not that good.
It's not a good game.
Yeah, it's just like if everybody plays it, it's something to do. It's like it doesn't take too long to have around.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
like if you play by yourself and you want to get into a game, it's not.
dude, it's painful.
Yeah,
Like I don't think I've ever raged as
200
much as I
plus
have in
hours.
Paladins.
200 plus hours on it. Oof.
200 plus hours. That's a 4.
Yeah.
It's only at that point where you could actually give a valid like rating for it.
Actually, that's what I'm
Yeah.
like with Hot.
Please believe me, this game is bad. I've been playing it for 2 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Believe me.
Another game I've been playing recently is
yeah.
Yakuza 0.
Yeah, what's
Like-
with Yakuza?
It is fun.
It is fun.
I didn't think it would be
The
this fun.
karaoke sessions are the best part.
Karaoke? Karaoke's like there's only one good karaoke song though. It's like the.
Have you met Goro Majima yet?
Yeah, I've been karaoke with Majima. Cinderella's not good. It's fun. It's not good though. I don't know. But like everything else about it is like the combat feels weighty and like. Well, not
To
responsive.
me, the
it's
combat
like-
is very clunky.
No, I think that's like part of the charm. It's like it's not like Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War where like a right click instantly blocks anything, or it's a bit like you just mash and then you have to actually like be aware that if you punch, you're going to be open and you can't block and stuff like that, and it like
Yeah,
feels
no.
great. It
Yeah,
feels-
sure, but it's just The combat's probably my least favorite part of the game.
It's like it feels so good when you've been like blocking and like occasionally jabbing at enemies. Then you get your heat up and you just grab a bike, smash it into them, and just like.
Oh, what's your
like,
favorite state to be in?
Like for Majima or for
Or
Kiryu?
both, Kiryu and Majima.
Beast for Kiryu, obviously, and Slugger for Majima because Slugger is one.
So both heavy types, okay.
Yeah.
I like Rush for Kiryu.
Rush, it feels like throwing a piece of rice at a plane. You know, it's like barely any damage.
Yeah, but it's extremely fast.
Yeah, fair enough.
If you've ever seen me fucking play games, I'm always the fast guy. I'm never the heavy tank dude.
And for Majima?
Majima, I probably have to go. I would go breakdance, but that'd just be a bad idea because it's very easily blocked.
Yeah. Also, breakdance is kind of boring. Where like you click once, you click the other button, and you just spin around. Like.
Well, I played on PS4, so it was a lot more fun.
Was it? Oh, I played both. I don't remember. I don't know. I just like the ones that like feel like you're actually punching people.
Yeah, because Oscar has never done that in real life, so he needs somewhere else.
Not strong enough.
Oh, it's not that you're not strong enough, you're too scared to. Because you're not strong.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah. Oscar. Who's the only person who's ever said "fuck Batman" on screen?
Oh, what, Robin?
Yes. You know Titans?
Yeah.
It's out.
It's
I
out.
saw the first 2 episodes.
Oh no!
Yes, I've seen the first 2 episodes. It's
fuck Batman.
It's so bad. It's genuinely like
we predicted that 2 weeks ago during the last podcast.
Yes. No, but like, oh my god. It's like, it is. Then most of them aren't even teenagers. They're Titans.
Yeah, like
they're trying to be a different thing, but then they're trying. It's
then
really
it was a
weird.
problem.
It's really. It's because like you have. So okay, so Robin live in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
You see,
Holy shit, Adam, your microphone is dying.
It's actually fucking dying.
I'm pretty sure it's had 6 heart attacks at this point.
Well, so look, so Robin's a right.
It's not better.
No, I don't think it has anything to do with my being at the votes not looking.
Oh wow.
All right. Well, I can't do anything.
I'll give Adam leeway or something. I don't know.
Wow.
Oh, a game Jordan and I played recently. Well, not recently, but within the time of the podcast. So we played COD Blobs 3 together.
Oh yeah, the Halloween stuff. Yeah.
And now that had nothing to do with
it was so much fun, but it's such a bad game.
I don't think it's a bad game. I think it's mindless. I think it's
a good game to play when your brain's off.
Yeah, and like normally that phrase is kind of dumb because like what you gotta think about it. It's a good game to play when you're like bored. You want to kill some time. Also, it's like I mean the community's bad, but like it's fun. It's well made. It's like it's really satisfying. You know, shooting people. Wow, I'm a serial killer. Yeah,
you
but
committed you're under arrest for committing a school shooting.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
No, but it's satisfying. It's good. It's fun, and it's fun to play with friends.
Okay. Good.
Are you back, Adam?
I don't know. You tell me.
Welcome back, Adam.
Okay, I'm back. Hello, everybody. My rant's gone now. It left me a long time.
Oh no.
It took the
but
kids,
Oscar,
took the house.
Yeah.
Remember we did that like entire half-hour session of us just killing those people?
Yeah.
Like,
Whoa, what the fuck?
sorry.
Mass genocide here.
Sorry, in Blobs 3. In
Blobs.
Blobs 3.
Blobs.
in
What did I
Blobs.
teach? You don't
Um,
admit to the genocide.
The dual pistols was probably the best weapon in the game.
Oh, I'm doing that, yeah.
Dude, the dualies were so fucking good.
Dualies, I don't know. I like the. It just, yeah. I don't know, but I presumably you can't aim because like aiming down sights always fun.
That's why you buy the games in the first place, just to aim down the
To
sight.
aim down sights, yeah.
You check out the details of it. It's like, whoa,
Hmm.
that is quite the sight. So it's red dots in the center.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That'll be a red
Yes.
dot in the center.
Isn't it
Ooh.
possible to put like red dot sights into your wheeled guns?
I think
Yeah.
so.
What the fuck? Do you
That's-
put one up
that's
to
kind of
each
defeats the
eye?
Kind of defeats the purpose, but yeah.
Yeah. It's a bit stupid.
It's great. I love it. Just the dual willies was so
Yo,
much fun. I just
Jack,
annihilated the
Yeah.
entire enemy.
did you know that the Grand Tour are making a video game?
They're making
I
video
know.
Yeah, it keeps on getting notifying me about it.
I think
Yeah, but they're
I figured out about it quite a
making-
while ago, actually. I kind of laughed. It's a bit ridiculous.
I'm
It is.
excited. That sounds
But
fun.
apparently, it's coming out as season 3 of the Grand. And after each episode airs, the game will be updated.
Oh.
So it's just kind of like you play.
You
play their
play
show.
season 3.
Yeah, you play season 3, the game. You
I
know,
want to
it's
watch Gran Turismo 3. Yeah. Should I?
what means season. No, that doesn't exist.
Okay. I haven't watched season 2 either.
I've seen like I don't know the first 2 episodes of season 1.
Yeah,
Seriously?
no, it does get better.
Okay.
It was very fun from the start, anyway, to me.
Yeah, it was, but I kind of just didn't have time. And
Yeah,
then I
it's
kind of
great
forgot
fun.
and then I kind of forgot I was watching it.
Oh yeah, that's a fair point. That's what a lot of people do.
Yes.
And then I stopped
Yeah.
watching TV entirely.
And now we wound podcast don't get even paid. It's sad. Anyway,
Yeah. I went away last Friday.
oh
Ah.
yes, tell us the story.
Yeah, so that's the story of the Netherlands.
Netherlands.
I went off to a university to
Oh.
see how it was.
How was it?
It was like
Amsterdam or
no, it was Delft.
Oh, it was that one.
Yes. And it
How
was
was it?
it's like aerospace engineering shit. And it's fucking cool. Like at the university, they build planes. Or like
Whoa,
you learn how
seriously?
to build a fucking plane. It's like at one point they go, "Oh, you could buy this package, which allows you and a few friends to actually build a plane that you could fly if you wanted to,
That's pretty fucking
What?
neat.
and we'll give you all the equipment
Can
you
I do
need."
that?
Yeah, well, if you
What?
apply to the university.
Oh my god.
And they're like, oh right, and we also build these small satellites and send them into space, and shit. And it's like, what? This isn't a university. This is a space institution.
It is. Holy shit.
And like they're like these are supposed to be new innovated satellites. You know how big satellites are these days. We're making them smaller, and then we're gonna make them even smaller, pocket-sized satellites. We're gonna put them up in space. We have to store the same amount of data as one big one.
Bloody hell.
And they're like, and we have these dream teams who like are people who aspire to build a rocket and send it into space, or like build their own hyperloop, or like solar powered cars and shit.
It really sounds like Jeremy Clarkson was the market of this university.
It's fucking amazing, and like,
Sounds like
and by the end, they were like, "Oh, here's this workshop on where you learn um the effects, the ground effect of, or like you work on the ground effect on wings. It's like, oh, here's 2 planks of wood and like a pole and some materials to build shit with, and you have to build 2 planes out of this, and
God.
they have to be propelled by ground effect,
Wow.
which is like a cushion of air below the wings,
Ah.
so that it sort of glides across it. You know, like the hydroplanes or whatever, like the big
Okay.
Soviet things with like on that go on the sea.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Cool.
And then we had to build like 2 of them in the team or something. We spent like, I don't know, the whole hour planning our first plane. We were like, all right, if we make the wings about this size and about this much width, there'll be enough. There would be enough of a cushion. If we like tilt them up a bit, it would be like this, and we could easily fly across. And about 20 minutes to the end, we're like, oh shit, we need a second plane.
Ah, fuck.
And we're like, all right, let's just slap 2 pieces together so we have something.
And did it work?
It was the best plane.
Nice.
It
was
won.
the best plane. It
Like-
won.
Yeah, we won with that shitty plane we spent 20 minutes on.
Nice.
And we won like a kite, or we won a few kites and stuff.
Nice.
That was
They
fucking
give
cool.
you kites?
Yeah, kite.
Fucking hell.
Had like the university logo on it and shit.
I don't want to inspire
Like,
to be an
how big
engineer,
kites?
but I want that. I
Uh,
want the kites.
They're like
Dude,
average size kites.
You
It's
need to give Oscar an exact size.
We need
to
to
know.
know.
hang on.
We need to know.
Let me get my ruler
If
out.
I were to estimate it, it'd be like a width of 1 meter and a length of half a meter.
Okay,
Oh.
is it actually kite shaped, like one of those old kites, or is it like those weird boomerang shaped kites that
It-
you?
It's
Yeah.
like two triangles laid out next to each other.
I see. Sure.
But hang on, I'll draw.
You can draw it.
And I'll
Yeah.
I'll draw it and show it to you.
Yes. So, what else has happened?
Nothing much really.
Uh,
My dad started to plan a trip to Edinburgh so we can see the university.
Can I hop on that trip?
Sure, if you pay for the
Can I-
tickets.
Can I stow away on it? Can I be your bag? Let me
Can I-
be your
you can be my
bag.
stowaway.
Yes.
I mean, I assume you
Well,
won't be
sure, it's a
given a
kite.
kite.
Amazing kite.
No, probably not.
Then
I
I'll
would-
get
I'll
that fucking
give
horror,
it.
yeah.
I'm pretty jelly.
to be honest, like it's all about the kites. There's no other reason.
You
No
only
other
need the
reason for
kite.
it.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
only reason I'm going.
They gave like a book as well with like some key rings and stuff, and a
Huh.
free pen.
Oh my god, a university pen.
Yeah,
We got that from just going to the university exhibitions. What the fuck you want
no.
about?
Shh, don't
like-
wreck the illusion.
The whole thing is based on like aircraft and shit. So it's like, oh, here's this trial lecture that you could watch, and pretty much the entire thing was like aircrafts, planes, and shit. It was a dream.
My
Nice.
dream.
Epic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Epic.
no.
A pig.
A pig.
Any pig.
Problem
I-
with me
that
is,
was
I don't know
epic.
what I'm gonna do in my future now, because
No, that-
my future
Now that
prospects have been
that's
completely
what I
wrecked.
call a victory royale. Mhm.
What do you mean you don't know what you're gonna
Huh?
do? What do you mean you don't know what you're gonna do with your future?
Because like I wasn't able to take chemistry this year, so my plan to take biological sciences in Edinburgh has been kind of wrecked.
No, but logical sciences in anywhere are wrecked
Yeah, I know.
because they all
They all
apply
require
so,
chemistry.
yeah, just become
Become a psychologist.
Yeah, you don't need. Yeah, go ahead. It's this interesting field, and you probably get to sneak into the biological lectures anyway.
Yeah, maybe. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Just,
You guys are
I've
planning.
just not been doing well with psychology, and I'm very scared of it.
Nice.
I think I have an idea of what I will do now.
Now,
Yeah, now that I've been to like the place, I'm like, holy shit, this actually seems amazing. I mean, like it was kind of a split between something to do with physics and something to do with history. But like
yeah,
with history,
Yeah.
you can't really get anywhere.
yeah. The only thing you can do is retell it as a teacher.
Yeah, the only thing you can do with it is teach. And I mean,
Yeah.
I don't interested in that.
That's very fair.
So
I would have probably become a history teacher if I'd taken history this year,
Mm.
but instead I chose English.
Well,
How
we
much
can't
of it?
all we can't all be Oscar. Oscar was born in Oxford and has always wanted to go back to Oxford.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Life
Oscar was born in the university.
Can
It's
we
his
don't
home.
talk about universities?
I was
He
born in the
during the
university.
No, he
I was born in.
was actually
I was
he
born.
He was
in
born
lecture.
during the maths lecture.
Yeah, no. He was doing a biological. They were trying to explain giving birth,
And he was just born there, splattered on the ground.
and he was the youngest Oxford student to ever live.
That's why
The
he has
youngest
so
university
much.
student.
That's why he has so much of those hoodies because they just needed some clothes to spare.
Yeah, and that's all I had left.
He's kept.
He's kept his
I
birth
don't even
clothes.
have any left anymore. I don't wear any of them. I had like
You don't wear any of your Oxford sweaters
It's
anymore?
just
no.
style.
I lost them.
You had
Oh.
you had like two, of them,
Yeah.
and you lost both.
Lost. Look,
That's
we're
very
talking
sad.
about too much about universities, and I just feel like
I feel old.
fired up now. Yeah. Can we continue this topic?
Oh yeah.
Huh?
So this game called Path of Exile. I played it like this week. I've been playing it this week, and it's
No, you were
big
playing it
sucky.
about half an hour ago.
Yeah. Alright, shut up. It's it's boring. It's bad. It's
It's
free though, so
terrible.
it's fun.
It's
really
boring,
fun.
it's
I
bad,
really
but it's
enjoy
free,
it.
so it's good.
I love it. Yeah, it's like it has charm. It's like you take the smallest victories, and it's like it has a cool ability system where like abilities are dictated by gems that you put in your weapons. So weapons can have like gem slots and attack and elemental attack and stuff. So it's kind of pretty good. Also,
S-
the gear system in general is kind of fun. That's about it. Everything else is
The skill tree
kinda
is
shitty.
something to behold.
The skill tree is fucking
Holy shit!
amazing.
I stared at it for about 3 minutes as soon as I found it, and I sat there in awe as I saw
Mhm.
the gigantic web of
Yeah,
skills in front of me. And I had no idea what to think. Jesus. But like it's pretty much been the only game in a while that like I broke out in just so much annoyance.
yeah.
I've never been
paladins.
I've never been like so disappointed by a game before.
Okay, that's harsh.
Like
I've never been so disappointed with a game
No,
before.
like it has like the skill tree and everything. That has potential, right?
you know, but like you
And the abilities as well.
but then once you like after you've stared at it for the first time, like for the first I don't know 2 hours or something, you look at the same section of the tree, so you don't need to worry about it.
Yeah. No, and then now at this place, I am actually branching out a lot because you kind of level up kind of fast now.
Mm.
So which is kind of good. How like normally in games it takes way longer to level up after like the start, and here it takes like equally if not less time to level up, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean the graphics are okay for what it is, actually.
Yeah, they're pretty good. And like,
I'm just
but just
I like some
generally,
of the I like some of the effects and stuff with the blood.
yeah. Like the thing is, you feel really cool because like my current character is like a
Yeah.
big fucking buff boy with a big hammer, and like everything on him is on fire, and he's like does like a fire beam and like it's all fire based, and it feels badass to just burn everything in your path.
I look like a serial killer. It's
Did
great.
you go with the knife
you
guy?
look like a serial killer.
No, I
In
went
real life
with
or
I
in
went with
game?
the old Templar guy.
With the mace.
I don't know, it wasn't a mace. It was like some staff or something.
I see. Okay.
I went with him because I thought it was funny. But then I
It's
ended up
fun.
not even using some staff or whatever. I just used like dual wield swords and shit.
Yeah, because dual wielding is normally like mid game is kind of fun because like you get more slots, but one-handed weapons do way more damage.
Yeah.
Like I just bash enemies with a flaming hammer and it like instantly kills them, and it's really fun.
I don't know. I didn't even care about damage that much. I just
Yeah.
I just
Like,
kind
for
of
the
looked.
swords.
Yeah, I just kind of wanted the two swords.
Give me 2 swords.
She was actually, I
Give
think
me
it was
two
like a
swords.
sword and an axe in one of them.
Yeah, fucking William
Just
Wallace.
slice. It's fucking great.
Wow.
But not a good game.
No, I'm not told it's free
I
though, so
was
it's
I
fine.
was told to buy, or to not even buy, to install Path of Exile by my good old friend Kevin, because he saw that he said it was very expensive, and he was comparing it to Dragon Quest.
Isn't Dragon
Was
Quest
it
also
Dragon
pretty bad?
Quest? I don't remember. I don't know. I never played it. I wouldn't play it.
No, it's
I
not
didn't.
that good.
I
It's fun.
tried to play it. I didn't even manage to get it installed. There was no way for me to actually get it.
I
Very
think
disappointed.
when
Adam.
yeah.
Yes.
Did you want to mention something about music festivals?
Oh, yes. Maybe. Yes. Have you heard of the music festival Prague Power?
Okay.
I'll take this.
Oh.
Is this big
Oh.
progressive festival that happens in Netherlands. I've never heard of it, and I've never wanted to go until Diablo said they were going, and now I'm tired.
Diablo Swing Orchestra.
Who said?
Diablo Swing Orchestra.
Oh my god! Seriously?
Yes,
I'm going.
they go. Yeah, but before you lose all your money,
Oh.
it's in the Netherlands, which is fine as it is. The tickets cost up to, for the entire weekend, so that's Friday to Sunday, it's €96.21.
Okay.
That's the entire. And I don't know if they sell tickets, day tickets, but weekend tickets.
Who's
At
playing?
the moment.
Diablo Swing Orchestra.
They haven't released the entire set of people playing.
Yeah.
I think there are other going as well, and I'm really excited. I kind of
want to go there now.
like. Yeah, Diablo Swing Orchestra is like bands playing as well, so I might just buy like the first day ticket at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is cutting out a bit.
Am I? Oh.
Yeah, you are.
A tiny bit.
What's the point then?
It could be worse. It could be Lucas.
Oh. No, you could be Enzo. Enzo's even worse.
Wait, does his cut that badly?
Yes.
Oh my god. Enzo, he cuts out every second for like a solid 5 seconds at a time. There's not even any point in being on this.
Can we stop shit talking people?
No, I'm not shit talking anybody.
No, like talking.
Talking about people behind their back.
Yeah, no, not that. That's fine. Maybe on a public podcast.
I'm saying that because they know that that's the problem. They know they have that.
Yeah.
Just talk about other people's microphones.
Yeah, it's not really much anything to be ashamed of.
Buy better microphones.
Says, speaking to the guy who has like a €20 trust microphone.
We get it, you're a feminist.
Yes, I'm a raging feminist.
Yes.
Well, I mean, at least it's working.
Nature. Hey, mine's working. Wait, is mine working?
Yes,
yours
yours
is
is
working.
fine.
Oh man.
Eh.
Oh no, reminds. Oh no, you saying raging feminist reminds me of Kate's haircut.
Fucking-
uh,
Yeah, again. Okay, never mind.
oh, cut out again. I didn't even hear what you're saying.
that sure is. Yeah, that sure
Yeah,
I
that's
totally
the right answer
agree.
there, buddy.
Yeah, there you go. That's
Yep.
all
This
my
podcast is
commentary
real.
is.
You're up. Oh, a solid 3 seconds of raspberries.
Yeah.
It didn't even cut out. It was great.
It
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
cut out. That was the one part that didn't cut out.
Discord no.
There we go.
For fuck's sake!
For fuck's sake.
I guess it's like a sensitivity thing or something.
Yeah.
Maybe just
Maybe. Let me try something. I'm gonna try to do the push shit.
Push to talk.
Interesting.
Interesting strategies going for here. Oh god. Oh. Oh.
Now.
No.
No, it's worse. It's
Like
worse.
immediately.
How? Like, how bad?
I don't know. It just cuts out.
Mhm.
All
This
right.
is not.
Anyway.
Oof.
Stuff.
Okay, so I went to the store yesterday at 4 o'clock around about.
In the
To-
morning?
No, Saturn at 4 o'clock in the in
right.
the evening. It might as well be evening now. It's fucking dark. So I went there. I was like, huh, I'll buy a vinyl because I want a vinyl because I've listened to mine all like 3 or 4 times.
I'm tired.
Good for you.
It's 5 o'clock.
Yeah,
Hey.
it's 5 o'clock.
It's,
So
it's dark already. What
Shut
the
up!
Fucking hell?
It's winter.
Oscar, this is the one time I'm out. This is the one time I'm talking. So please.
Oh.
So I go to the store.
Giggity boy.
And I'm just.
Oh!
I look at the.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I look at the
Yes, we can.
line.
Yes, we can.
It's half an hour long. No, let's not talk about Smash. We hear that so often enough. I don't want to hear about it anymore. No, we're not going to talk about Smash, please.
Plants in Smash.
He planted Smash.
It's a
Smash
plant.
gay,
Smash-
yes.
Guys,
Yeah,
and-
Smash is
it's a
gay.
plant. Smash. Plant gang. Plant gang.
Smash, guys.
Plant gang.
Planted Smash.
Oh my
This
God.
post was brought to you by Plant Gang.
Plant gang. Imagine using lungs to breathe. We'll see by photosynthesis.
Gang.
Imagine eating. Brought to you by Photosynthesis Gang.
Imagine Nutrition, brought to you by something gang. I don't know. I'm tired. V-planned.
It's 5 o'clock.
It is
Nice.
5 o'clock.
Plant. Okay, so so Smash. Plant.
Smash plant. Guys, can we
Smash
talk?
Plant. Smash Plant Brothers.
Okay, so wait. Oh, we're all
Vinyl.
fit
Tell us
boys,
your
right?
vinyl. Yes. We're all fit boys besides that.
Okay, so vinyls. I went to Saturn to buy vinyl because I was really bored and I wanted to go somewhere out of the house.
Yeah.
And I walk into the store and I see the last copy of Simulation Theory. I really wanted to buy it,
Shit.
but I saw the line at the cash register. It was a solid half hour to an hour long to get anything.
I mean, surely if you were that desperate.
I wanted to buy it, but then I went home and I told my mom I'll just go tomorrow. I have 3 hours off in the morning, so I'll just go home. I'll go home and then buy vinyl on the way.
But did you get it though?
I didn't get it, but then my parents were like, Jordan, what? Just wait till Christmas and we'll get you the vinyl. So I'm getting one of the only Muse albums I haven't gotten yet for Christmas, and I know that already.
Why do you need multiple Muse?
Huh?
Why do you need multiple Muse?
Because they're good.
Yeah, sure, but multiple of them? Like,
I'm not like you. I'm not a person who buys one vinyl from one band and then doesn't buy anymore. I buy
Why-
vinyls to band I like,
Yeah, okay.
and I genuinely
well.
like Muse.
Pretty good.
It's my favorite alt rock band. It's good.
It's a favorite everything band. Every album is different.
Every album is different. Yeah, but there's some bad albums though.
Pretty sure that's what.
Yeah. But
Drones is not a great album.
Drones is okay.
It's okay, but
like
just
first
some
time
songs
listening,
aren't
it's
great.
fine.
Yeah,
But if you just continue, it's a bit.
yeah. The
Resistance is terrible. It's the worst one.
I enjoyed it a bit, like because of Uprising. Probably the only reason.
But that's like the only good song on it.
Actually, the United States of Eurasia is pretty good though.
Eh. The first one.
What Showbiz?
Showbiz. Yeah, this is one of the best.
I didn't like it.
I thought it was the best
Black
one.
Black Holes and Revelations is probably my favorite
Oh
album.
yeah, right, that's pretty good as well. That Showbiz, that one Showbiz and Origin of Symmetry are probably the best.
Oh yeah, Origin of Symmetry was amazing. Newborn was one of my favorite songs.
I like Futurism.
Horses and Raised. Also pretty good song.
Buster is heavy hearing me.
Uland. Wait, I can't do that on my keyboard. How should I do that?
I have a German keyboard.
Ah, I see.
German stuff.
Okay.
Good job. What are you guys doing? What's happening?
Plant.
Just
Plant gang. Plant gang.
Well,
Can you stop
what you
plant
guys are actually doing? I'm gonna stop plant.
Plant posting.
Let us talk about Smash. So we're just
Land.
we're gonna now. This is what you brought us to now. To and
Well,
this
it's-
is
Flint posting.
yes, we're
Well-
plant posting.
we should create our own one of those meme gangs, and we just call it Plant Gang.
Plant gang. Probably no.
Probably already
There are
exists.
too many of them.
This post was brought to you by Plant Gang.
Hey, so Adam,
Yes, I
how is your subreddit Tuba Warriors going?
Oh, plant.
Can you guys do like a long P, like plants,
Blunt.
plants,
Okay.
plants.
Plant. The Warriors is going great. It's surprisingly going. Only did it as a joke, and then people.
But people are taking
Doing
it
stuff.
seriously. I
I'm
love
happy.
I love the video I saw. It was amazing.
Yeah. I am very happy of what it has become, and
I love witnessing the create. I love
all I can say.
yeah. I love
just-
witnessing the creation of that. It's great.
Even if I have children, there's nothing to what I did there.
Fair point.
Uh,
Oh, the plaint.
we are very sorry. This podcast because
This podcast is fucking boring. We know.
It's alright, actually.
it's
alright.
okay. It's
There's
just
random points
It's-
of dead air. Okay.
It's not episode 4. We can't say that much.
I don't remember what episode 4 was.
You weren't even in that one.
I wasn't even in
Very-
that, was I?
No, that was.
Was that the one where Toga joined?
Yes.
Oh
it was a very bad one.
yeah.
That one, episode 6, probably the worst.
Yeah,
Wait, episode
it
6?
is.
Episode 6 was the last one.
Yeah, I know. Wasn't that bad.
You guys want to see a funny joke in chat?
I did have a breakdown then, but you know,
Yeah, you don't
it pissed me off so bad. But
I made a mistake. I made a spelling mistake.
what the
It's
paint.
a pea ant.
A paint.
Plant.
A pant.
A plant. It's a
Anyway,
Pilates.
this is not very entertaining to watch if we just keep
No, it isn't.
what we're writing. Did we have
What?
any other
What was? Why did one of my permissions taken away?
We haven't talked about Smash yet. Like we just.
We're not
need-
going to. We're not
Why?
going.
Yes, we are.
No.
Son of it.
Okay, Oscar, don't you
I can't hear.
oh well But when did I fix it?
It's a synchronization.
Fucking damn it! It went.
Confirmed.
Yes, Adam, what were you going to say?
I'm hyped for Smash. Are you?
I'm really hyped for Smash.
I'm not.
Really hyped for.
That's because you're gay.
Go fuck
Like
yourself.
no joke.
Aw.
When I saw Piranha Plant, like no joke, genuinely, like
Yeah, like because
a
like
character I can relate to.
I wasn't looking forward to anything because like Geno and the Pokemons are like, eh.
I
Yeah.
want to buy Let's Go
Like-
Pikachu.
Plant looks fucking. It's like the one thing nobody expected, but it's gonna be fucking amazing. Like it looks so
Yeah.
fun as well. Like the super long range.
Hey guys,
I can genuinely say I wanted Plant before they announced Plant.
But did you actually expect it though?
What? No. God,
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
I-
Like also. Well, we haven't actually talked about Smash. Also, like Richter, I think my main's probably gonna be Richter and Simon Belmont because Castlevania.
No, I'm probably going to Isabella and Plant.
Isabel and
Definitely
Plant. So like the animals.
Isabella and Plant.
Wait, the non-humans.
Wait. Plant is
Sorry.
not a basic biology. Jesus.
Huh? Wait. Wait. Can you look up the anatomy of piranha
the anatomy of the plant?
of piranha plant?
I thought you were just gonna say piranha.
Piranha plant
The anatomy of a
anatomy.
piranha.
Whoa!
Oscar has
Whoa.
found law.
I saw a cool image.
Yeah. Stick looking.
Look at
Because
this.
I'm scared.
Look at this nutsack motherfucker.
No, I'm
Interesting.
not editing this in.
Okay, wait. I don't care if you don't edit this in or not, but why does this anatomy thing? Like, I'm pretty sure that's a ball sack.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
that's
totally
the
heard
thing.
everything you said, Adam.
A ball sack. Ball. Let me spell it out for you. Ball sack.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, we heard that bit.
we heard that, but everything before that we didn't hear. Ballsack.
The piranha plant anatomy. Ball sack.
Same thing.
How come you can only hear
We
ball
heard-
How
sack?
come you
I
can
don't
only
understand.
hear ball
We heard
sack?
piranha plant anatomy ball sack.
How long is this podcast gonna take?
Don't know.
I'm pretty much sure we're running out of shit here.
Really?
Oscar will speak on my behalf from now on. There's no point
Just
of
be
trying
hard,
to
Okay, sure.
okay?
Dice. Okay.
Freeform podcasts are hard.
Oh, we did so well so far.
Have we though?
Well, anyway, I guess it's time to end.
And on that bombshell.
And on that bombshell, and
Ah!
yeah,
Yeah, and on that nuke,
Yeah.
and
we're
on
gonna bid farewell to this world.
Yeah.
bye.